So let's have a look at a real-time demonstration of setting up an ad, and let's pick a product for that. How about we pick up something like Red Boots. So ideally we'd go to our dashboard, and we just had a quick demonstration of what our dashboard looks like. We'll create a new campaign as it says over here. We'll click on the new campaign button. It will take me to the page where all the information has to be filled in. I can also target my audience. I can also target my ads. I can even check specific requirements that I need to fulfill. But before that, as like it happened previously, we need to just check what are the objectives that I really want. Well, Boots being a physical product, I don't really want to create awareness for it because people usually come up and search for it. What I really need is sales. I want to drive sales for my particular product essentially. So I'll click that objective, and then I can select a campaign type like a search campaign, a display campaign, a shopping campaign, video, smart, and discovery. Like since I want people to buy my product, it's a sales related objective, we'll click on shopping. Since my product is already having a lot of awareness and I want to drive sales, I would want to reach a bunch of people through my stunning and stellar visuals. So I'll be using the display ads. That means on different websites, on different relevant places where my target groups are active, my ads will be displayed over there. So once I click on the display, we'll select a standard display option. We'll also click on the name of the website. Let's assume the name of my website is www.redboots.com. redboots.com, and then I have a campaign name that will say sales campaign test 1, and I'll just continue. That will take me to my second page after setting up my objective, my goal, how I'm going to set my camp. Where do I want to target it? The location. So let's say I want to target it at India. Then what are the languages I'm looking at? So it's English, and let's say the another audience that I'm choosing is Hindi. And once I do that, I can go next. While my location, my audience is set, I can set up a daily budget. Let's say I'm setting up a daily budget of 300 rupees. I want to focus on high quality traffic or visual impression. I want to focus on high quality traffic because that's something that will guarantee me my sales. And once I click on that, optimize target ad sets up itself. We can do an ad targeting. Now this is an important aspect where I can select the audience segments. I click on this edit link and I can select music lovers, media entertainment. I would let's say click pop culture because people who follow pop culture are the ones who would actually want to buy Red Boots or the shoes that they fancy or help them improve their lifestyle. It just works out. So you can search the entire audience overlap score that you want to them, and you just quickly click, or as a matter of fact, if you want to search by topic, you can just click on shoes. There are people who are shoe enthusiasts. There are people who are who really want to improve the lifestyle when it comes to buying and purchasing high-end, high-quality products. So all those things will be easily over here. So once we do the search part, we can browse through multiple things. Who are they? We can have a detailed demographic setup in terms of what are the parental status, what are the marital status, education, ownership. This can happen when you're deep diving into a couple of brands that require some specific and very specific audience groups. Their interests and habits that will tell us banking, finance, beauty. Let's say I want to do lifestyle, I just click on lifestyle for them. Then how often they interact with businesses. Then all other details like your custom audience segments, Then we have the lifestyle and hobbies that goes on. We can do an optimized target audience on, and then we just click on next, and that will take me to an in progress ad where I can add an image over here. It will reach a bunch of people. It will tell me the strength of my ad. I can put up images and logos over here, videos. I can put up a headline. Headline is never more than, but let's say I write fancy red boots. I'll have a headline over here. I have a description that would say like find better and high-end red boots for you. You'll just go like this, and then we have other descriptions. We have the business name, and once we do that, we just click on next. We'll have a couple of test things. It will just go on, and once we fix all the changes over here, once we put a final description that says buy now, like the call to action, we have a business name that is Red Boots INC. And once we have all these details right, we'll have a fixing page where we can come and publish a campaign that will go live. We have a weekly estimates right on the right side that says the number of people I can reach out to, the number of estimated performances based on this particular budget. And that is how you can review, and then you can monitor and analyze your ads through the same particular tool, and you can monitor the strength and also the health of your site using Google Analytics, but more on that some other day. Well, the same ad and the same product can be used to also create a campaign on Facebook for the red boots. Let's say I come back to my Facebook Business Manager, which you just saw. Similarly, I set up a campaign objective that is conversion, because I want people to convert and buy my red boots essentially. So once I do that, I'll be taken to a new page, a new campaign. It's no special category again. The buying type is option. I set up a daily budget of 4,000 rupees. I click on next. Where do I want the people to go? I want people to come to my website. I have the images set up over here. I have the budget set. I can set an end date as well. So let's say I set an end date of 30th November. There are used audiences as well. I can also create new audiences, like I can create a new custom audience in terms of where the source, Facebook sources, where do they come from, and also create a lookalike audience. Lookalike audience is nothing but people who resemble your targeted settings by 50 to 60%. And once all of things are in place, I click on next, and I'll have a new ad campaign. I'll have an ad preview over here, and I can publish my ad over here. Now, all of this that have happened over here, do you want to know how it would look like when it's actually live and somebody you come across it? Well, let's say I am searching for red boots on Google. The first thing that you see is a bunch of search results that will tell you the red boots that you have, the places that you can buy. Ideally, these are the ads that you can see on the right side, which have happened. Like let's say I would have used an image, then there was a headline, then there was a sub description. It just works like that. If I say, let's say I say Facebook ads, this is how they would look like. If I want to tell you, like let's just quickly assume that we have a Facebook page over here. Instead of these particular things, we have the red boots over here, and this is how ideally it would look like a carousel ad, or even if it's a video ad or stuff like that. Now, how about we just see something else in a different category? How about we search for online medicine? Simple, a very easy to like keyword. The first 4 things that you see are the ads. These is the one that we had just created when it came to display a campaign, and everything else that you see after this is what you learned in the first section of this course, that is the right SEO strategy. And similarly, how would a UAC campaign look like? We saw similarly there are a bunch of ways a Google ad would look like. So let's say I click on Google Ads, and then I go on image, how they look like. You'll see a bunch of examples, like you can see Google ad banners, how they look like. There are design studios, videos, and every Google ad will have a slight red color eye, that is the info mark on the right side, that will tell you this is an ad by Google, which you can also use to optimize the kind of ads you want to see and you don't want to see. Keeping this all part aside, the maximum percentage of ad network share is divided between Facebook and Google. So what you saw just now makes you full and 100% sufficient in terms of setting up an ad account, running an ad, and being self-reliant and independent when it comes to running digital ads. Now, a quick glance about why paid ads are important. It helps you reach out to a lot of audiences in a demographics that you're not even present. So it helps a brand presence recognition in those geographies. It helps get better results because you're putting in your money and you're reaching out to a large number of people at a wider spectrum. Spectrum is a group of people which are nowhere related to you, but you can reach out to them directly through these ads. And then there are other means of social media ads that are like TVCs, DVCs, OH, and everything that are much expensive. Paid ads, on the other hand, can be done at a small budget of 4,000. You can reach out to at least 1 lakh people.